Hi, I'm Ashura, and this is part 2 of the Classic Hillsbrad Horde story. In case you just stumbled across this and you have no idea what this is about, I'm going through reading all of the quests and character dialogue because I'm into the lore, and Classic has good lore, and I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. While skipping all the boring bits, because this is Classic, it's going to take me an hour to kill the mobs I need for a quest. So normally this is the part where I'd start reading quests, but I haven't actually done any yet, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we can skip straight to the lore. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I've done the things.
What is it?
At ease, Paladin. I see you have returned from battle. My sources tell me you performed well on the Hillsbrad front. Word of the attack on the northern farms has the townfolk panicked. Townsfolk, wow. Okay. Most excellent. Our Deathstalkers report peasants fleeing to the fields in southern Hillsbrad. The fools think they can hide in the orchards and escape their doom. Prove them wrong, Ashura. Return to Hillsbrad fields and seek out the cowering peasants. Lay waste to them in the name of our Dark Lady. Dismissed.
Trust no one.
Ooh.
I am forsaken.
I hear you were enlisted by Darthalia to wage war on the humans of Hillsbrad. So jealous I am. While you're off having all the fun, slaying humans, pillaging the town, terrorizing innocent people, I am stuck standing guard here in Terran Mill. Perhaps you'll take pity on an old death guard like myself. You see, I am collecting human skulls, and you will be fighting humans for quite some time. Over the course of your long battle, bring me 30 skulls, and I will make it worth your while.
Remember, patience, discipline. This had better be good.
I remember you, Ashura. You were going to help me out in concocting my latest elixir. I'll need that blood before I can bring my own special brand of misery to the inhabitants of Hillsbrad. Superb collecting, Ashura. Ah, nothing like the smell of fresh blood in the foothills. Now I'll mix in a touch of this and a little of that, and let the real fun begin. What I have created with this blood, I like to call an elixir of pain. If my calculations are correct, this concoction could be the start of something very beautiful for Lady Sylvanas. But what we need is a test. Take this elixir out to the northern farm in Hillsbrad Fields to the southwest. Let's see how farmer-raised little dog Stanley likes this treat.
Trust no one.
Okay. Woof. You pour some of the elixir into your hand and hold it before Stanley's mouth. Stanley sniffs the elixir, then eagerly digs in. I didn't think I would need mana for this. He's really just gonna stand there and watch? Okay.
Speak quickly.
The grip of death is tightening around the town of Hillsbrad. The battle goes well. The humans of Hillsbrad have been putting up unexpected resistance. The problem appears to be that the townsfolk are being armed by the local blacksmith. We need to shut down all supply lines. Your mission will be to execute Blacksmith Varrington. Slay his apprentices as well. While there, bring back a shipment of iron from their stockpile. The supplies will come in handy when we are done with the conquering of Hillsbrad and begin raising South Shore.
Watch your back. I am forsaken.
Were you able to carry out your orders, Paladin? Did you dispose of Varrington and his assistants? And where is that iron shipment? Mission accomplished, Paladin. And carried out quite skillfully, I might add. The town of Hillsbrad is in disarray, and we believe it will soon fall. We must, however, persist in our ruthlessness until the human scum are wiped from the foothills for eternity. Despite their overwhelming losses, the humans rally around their leadership and keep fighting. We must eliminate their leader, Magistrate Burnside, as well as the town council. Destroy the revered political document as well, the Hillsbrad Proclamation. And while you're at it, steal the town registry. There won't be a registry left because all the people will be dead. You know, like, there's no point in keeping the registry because everyone on the registry is gonna be killed. Okay, once more. Okay, I have here in my hands the Hillsbrad Town Registry. We, the people of Hillsbrad, do solemnly swear our faith and devotion to the alliance maintained by the great monarchs, King Magni Bronzebeard of Ironforge and King Anduin Wren of Stormwind. It's weird reading in classic King Anduin. Okay, moving on. Herein lies the town registry for purposes of governing this fair city in the foothills of the great Alterac Mountains, as well as serving as a record of those who have paid their taxes to their kings and to the great almighty alliance. Magistrate Rutherford Burnside, all debt settled. Blacksmith Avery Varrington, all debt settled. Clerk Horace Whitesteed, all debt settled. Councilman Gillis, all debt settled. Councilman Hooks, all debt settled. Farmer Getz, all debt settled. Farmer Ray, debt outstanding. Payment in agricultural goods promised at time of harvest. Farmer Leon, debt outstanding. Evicted from the land. Farmer Kalaba, debts outstanding. Payment in agricultural goods promised at the time of harvest. Citizen Wilkes, all debts paid. Citizen Bonin, all debts paid. Miner Welty, debt outstanding. Payment due upon next delivery of ore from Azure Load. Okay, same thing for Miner Sydney, Miner Hackett, Miner Orwell, Miner Fitzgerald. Wow, this mine is clearly not doing very well. Citizen Netherrand, all debts paid. Citizen May, all debts paid. And Foreman Bonds, debt outstanding. So we've killed a good chunk of these people already. Okay.
I haven't got all day.
What news have you? News of your glories in Hillsbrad traveled fast. You have done well, Paladin. The Hillsbrad Town Registry indicates that the Azure Lode mine is under Alliance control. Furthermore, the mine is a prime source of iron ore for the Alliance armories. Even though we've struck a decisive blow to the town of Hillsbrad, the Alliance still supports and protects the Azure Lode mine fervently. The mine lies due south of Hillsbrad. Go there and slay the foreman, a human by the name of Bonds. Kill his miners as well. That should send a clear message to the Alliance.
Beware, our enemies abound.
What now?
So the lucky Ashura returns? How many humans have you slaughtered today? Hundreds, I do hope. Have you any skulls for me? Precious skulls. So beautiful. I owe you as promised, Ashura.
Farewell. What now?
Another day, another elixir to be made. If it were up to me, I'd just let the pathetic humans and Scourge fight it out. They seem bent on killing each other as is. Alas, our Dark Lady wants to help speed up the process a tad, so why not pass these morbid days by spreading a little death and disease across the land? Here's the plan, Ashura. You go out to Nathander Steed, south of Terran Mill and east of the river in South Shore. Collect for me 6 mud-snout blossoms from the field for my next elixir.
Our time will come.
Okay, so I have a feeling I need to do a bit of leveling before I can continue, considering all these quests are orange. So I'm gonna end this video here. You know, a fun fact, I've actually never done most Horde Classic quests. Like when I played the vanilla or TBC, I was playing Alliance, so I've never done any of these before. And they're pretty fun to go through. So until next time, thank you for joining me on this classic adventure. I hope you like it, and I will see you in part 3. What? I don't deserve this! I just started! No, 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 no. Wow, I'm really getting continuously owned by this place. Alright, bye! I'm thinking I should take the L here. Oh my god, there's no way. There's literally no way. I just want to murder! But not be murdered. Everything is pain. Well, that was disappointing.